In this video, I'm going to show you how anybody in your organization can create a Navisworks file that remains linked to the ShipConstructor project, allowing that if there's any changes that happen in your ShipConstructor project, that it will automatically get reflected in the Navisworks file that's getting created. So up here I have PublisherLT, and I've connected to your project. So the very first thing to do is to select which drawings you want um, to create your Navisworks from. So we're going to select the drawings option, and we go to select specific, and this is where we select the drawings that we want to create our Navisworks file. So you can do it by unit, you can do it by component, depending on what you need your Navisworks file to represent. If you're just in the middle milestone and just need a representation of a unit or a block, you're able to do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the units, and I'm just going to select the model drawings. So I just search here on model drawings. I select all the different types of model drawings that are supported. And then because I'm doing it of the whole project, I just want to select the whole project. So it selected over 2,000 drawings. I click OK. I now have to select the operation, and the operation that I'm going to select is called Nwf File from DWGs. So again, this will create a Navisworks file that's referenced to the DWGs, allowing any changes in ShipConstructor to automatically be reflected in the Navisworks file. The next step really is to set the folder path where you want the file to be generated. You can do that by the change output directory, which the directory that I have here, if I select on it, which has no files right now, is where I want the file to be located. So after this, I just click on Run. So what it does right now is it's just going through all the drawings and creating my Navisworks file. So there's no more interaction for myself, it's just more of a waiting game. So after some time, my file has generated. So here it says it's completed. Gives me some of the details, tells me where my file is outputted, and everything looks good. So let's go look at the drawing that, or the Navisworks file that I created. So we can click here to open up the directory where the output file is. And if I double click on that, it will open up the Navisworks file and make sure all the drawings that were generated were up to date and update my Navisworks model. So my Navisworks model is up, and as you can see, now I can just use Navisworks as I normally would. And as I was mentioning before, some of the functionality or features that we have from this method is that it remains linked with the ShipConstructor project. So therefore, if any changes happen, I can just go here and refresh my drawing, and everything will get refreshed. But also another one that kind of shows that it's linked is if I find any part here, say for example I have here, and I want to switch back to the ShipConstructor project, I can just right click on it, go switch back, and it will open up ShipConstructor and go to that drawing and zoom to the same location that I was viewing it in my Navisworks. So if you can kind of see, it's taking the same kind of view of that part that I'm looking at. So let's just make it so you can kind of see it a little bit better. And it works for both disciplines, so not just structure. So if we select a pipe here, I'll switch the pipe and we'll do the same view as the Navisworks. So that's how you can create a Navisworks file, or anyone from your company to create a Navisworks file from your ShipConstructor project and how it can still remain linked. So if any changes happen in ShipConstructor, they get reflected in your Navisworks, as well as allowing you to go from Navisworks to ShipConstructor relatively easy.